Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kevin. I'm located in Central Mississippi Zone 8. Today I'll be starting some big beef tomato seeds today. Some of you might wonder why I'm starting them so early. It's because I belong to a farmer's market and I like to get the tomatoes to market early. So I usually start them between January 1st and January 10th. And then I wind up transplanting them out in my greenhouse or in my high tunnel between March 1st and March 10th. So this is the reason why I start them so early. But after today, I'll be seed starting something every couple weeks, and I'll do that all the way out until maybe the middle of June, just so I can have the plants for the succession growing throughout the growing season. So right here in front of me, y'all, I have everything I think a person needs to get started with seed starting. Right here I have potting mix, which is really not necessary for seed starting, but I like to use it, and I'll show you and I'll explain why in just a second. I have perlite. I have some seed starting mix. Now this is the ready to use seed starting mix. And this is what I recommend for beginners, and I'll explain that here in a second. I have a little bit of water here, so when I mix my mediums, I like to wet it a little bit so that I don't have to come back and wet it later. Trays, I like to use the 72 cell plug trays. The type of tomato that I use is the big beef tomato, and I really love that tomato because it is just a great tomato for the market. It's just a great market tomato. It's a workhorse of a tomato. It's hard to kill. It has that delicious old school tomato flavor, just the right balance of acid and earthiness, just that tanginess. It's really a good, if you can get to the market early enough with them, you'll sell out every day. So I suggest, or I recommend trying big beef, the big beef tomato variety in your garden, this time around. So one of the questions I'm often asked is, do you soak your seeds? And the answer is yes. I like to soak my seeds because it does a couple of different things. Soaking your seeds will speed up germination, and also if you want to increase your germination rates, I recommend that you soak your seeds between 12 and 24 hours. Now, not all seeds need to be soaked, but we're talking about tomatoes in this case. Not all seeds need to be soaked. Your bigger seeds like peas, beans, things of that nature should be soaked because some of them have a hard exterior. It makes it hard for the water to penetrate through the shell of the seed, so they require soaking sometime, or it's beneficial to soak them. Small seeds like turnip, mustard, cabbage, collards, those seeds don't need soaking. And also one other advantage of soaking your seeds is at the end of your soaking period, whether it's 12, 15, 20 hours, 24 hours, however long you soak them, you'll notice that in the bottom of your glass that you were soaking them in, or whatever you're soaking them in, the viable seeds will fall to the bottom. The ones that remain in the top, the ones that are floating in the top, are less likely to germinate and should probably be discarded. So that's just the three reasons why I like to soak my seed before I plant them. I use a 72 cell plug tray. And the only reason why I like to use these is because it's easy to get the plug out, the tomato plug out of the tray when it comes time to uppot or when it comes time to transplant. Plug tray, 72 cell. Right here I have a ready to go seed starter mix, and I think that seed starter mix is good to use for if you're a beginner and you just want to get started right away, or you don't have a lot of experience mixing your own, this works just fine. You can go to one of the big box stores and get it off the shelf. It's about $6 a bag, and you can get going in a little, in no time using this. One of the things I don't like about the ready-made seed starter mix is it's high in, it has a lot of peat in it, which retains lots of moisture. And so you have to be careful when you're dealing with seed starting and moisture, because you can get damp off. And you can cause your seeds to rot if you use too much water. Whenever I do use the seed starting mix, the ready to go seed starting mix, I like to mix it with potting mix, regular potting mix. And the reason why that is because the seed starter, the ready to go seed starter mix is fine. This right here has larger chunks of organic matter that will let the seeds drain better. So this is why I mix these two together. I mix them at a ratio of 2 parts of the ready to go mix and 1 part of the regular potting mix. Now, some people are not going to agree with that, and I'm sure they'll tell me about it. And I'm going to do that right quick and show you exactly how I mix them up. So. And it'll look something like this. All right, y'all, after I have got my mix together, I like to fill my trays. That mixture is just at the right consistency. I'm lightly packing it a little bit, but not so much, not too much. Just making sure that the cells are all filled with the mix. After I have done that, I like to take another empty tray, put it on top, and press it. Not hard. But I like to press it down just enough to give me a little bit of a place to where I can place the seeds right on top. And then I'll come back later after I planted the seed there, and I'll come back later and cover that with dirt, with the mixture. All right, y'all, we are ready to plant. But before we plant, I'd like to show you my seed planting tool that I ordered years ago. This is it. It comes with this little suction cup thingy that you get the boogies out of the children's noses with. It's similar to that. You can hear the air going in and out of it. And it comes with these attachments here. And you would use one of these attachments depending on the size of your seed. I like to use the pink one in there. It also comes with this. This is the lid. This is the lid, and I just lay my seed out on the lid here, and I'll use this to pick up the seed and place it in the tray. So you'll take your tool, you'll put the attachment on that, and you see it has a little bit of a needle on the tip. You'll squeeze it, and place the seed in the tray like that. Okay, y'all. Now that we got all of the seeds planted, I like to cover everything back up with the remainder of my mix right here. I just sprinkle a little bit on top. And that's it, y'all. This is ready to go in the growing chamber. I'll do an update in a couple days to see if we have action. Y'all, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.